next game in the HRO Sports Betting Podcast show that we're going to talk about is really the Big Ten game of the week, which is Penn State at Michigan. Michigan is -7, and as all of you know, not a huge Michigan fan over here, and I did predict that Penn State would be ahead of Michigan at the end of the year. I knew it had come down to this game. I just wish Franklin's a good coach. He's not a great one. I teeter on calling him a good one. Harbaugh, I'm hoping some of that bad Harbaugh juju shows up here. I'm going to need some breaks in this one. But I'm going to stick with what I had. I'm going to be stubborn, and it's going to cost me. But I'm going to stick with Penn State. I'm actually leaning Penn State. Give me the points at Michigan. I know you don't agree because that Penn State defense has not been, Penn State and Oklahoma State are literally in the same position in my humble opinion. I don't know why I'm a believer in Penn State still, but I haven't downgraded them much. I have upgraded Michigan. I just think Penn State can cover that 7. Give me 7. Give me Penn State. T, what are your thoughts?
So I disagree. I have not bet this one yet. I made this game over 10. I like Michigan in this one in the Big House, which is a top for this game. It'll be probably a top 5 home field advantage in the country. You're too much of a fan. You're a Wisconsin guy and you don't like Michigan. Penn State, it's tough. Sean Clifford just figures out a way. But their defense is terrible. If they can't run the ball with the freshman, I can't think of his name right now. He's number 10, which I don't think they'll necessarily be able to do against Michigan. I don't think they'll be able to move the ball. I wish that Harbaugh would let JJ just work, just to open up the offense. Don't just take the training wheels off. Because not necessarily for this game, because even with the training wheels on, I think Michigan beats Penn State here. But if you're not going to have the offense opened up, you're not going to beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
that is their... I don't think that Penn State will have that big of a challenge for a good Michigan team here. I don't think they'll pose that big of a threat, to be completely honest. We'll see if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see where this one goes. I was kind of hoping that it would move and I could get a 6.5 number. If it hits 6.5, I'm definitely going to have it without question. If it stays 7, I'll probably still have it. Hits 7.5, then I'll have to start to think. But like I said, I think Michigan is just better in just about every aspect of the game. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got a little disagreement here. I am definitely leaning Penn State. T with no play, but depending on that line movement, may pick up a ticket. Who knows? We may have a roadie bet on this one come Saturday.